Hi everybody, I'm Danny Dancer. I'm the Kidtropolis educator here at Children's Museum, and I am here with another snack time! Snack time! I don't have Corey with me. It's not as much fun when I know that the song isn't making her feel like she has to. But what I am gonna do instead is I am gonna show you how you can make a really fun 4th of July themed drink for your whole family that actually will be sorted into 3 separate colors. We have red, we have white, and we have blue. Now, these different liquids, in addition to being different colors, have another very important variable between them, and that is how much sugar is actually in these different liquids. So this red liquid is actually a cranberry cocktail. It's like a cranberry cherry flavored cocktail, which is pretty high in sugar. If you look on the nutrition label, this has about 35 grams of sugar per ounce, or I think it's per ounce, but per serving. And these all have the same volume of servings. Now this is actually our 0 grams of sugar. This uses an artificial sweetener instead, and this is like a diet Powerade, a Powerade with zero calories, if you will. And then this one is somewhere in between because I actually mixed regular lemon lime soda with diet lemon lime soda. So this is gonna have maybe around, I'm gonna say about 20 grams of sugar per serving. Now all 3 of these, if you look at my cups, all 3 of these are pretty much the same volume. I've poured them to about the same height in the same size cup. But as it turns out, they have different levels of density because sugar has more mass to it, which gives it more weight. This guy right here with a whole bunch of sugar in it actually is more dense than this guy over here with our artificial sweetener, which has a lot less mass. Which means when we pour these together, liquids that are more dense are heavier and they sink to the bottom. Liquids that are less dense and therefore lighter float up towards the surface. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how you can make that work to your advantage by making a really cool looking and hopefully pretty delicious beverage. So, for this, we need our cup of ice. It's really good to start off with your liquids already cold. That way it doesn't melt the ice, which tends to then kind of spread the water around and it makes the colors not quite so vibrant. But we're gonna start off with our most dense. This is the one with the most sugar. This is our cranberry cocktail. And I'm gonna pour it in my cup till my cup is about 1/3 full. The only trick here is that you kind of wanna keep it off to the side so that you're not pouring it on all of the ice. That way we don't color the ice accidentally. So I'm just gonna pour it kind of slowly off to one side, just like this. There we go. It's my Rocky theme song for some reason. All right, and now I have red on the bottom. Very fancy. Now the next one I'm gonna pour in is going to be my medium level of sugar. This is my half regular Sprite, half diet Sprite. Again, I'm gonna pour it off to the side, but this time I wanna pour really slowly and really carefully. I don't want to disturb that bottom layer. So I'm going to see if I can focus and pour really carefully down the side. Now if you want, you can even add this in with something like a straw or a pipette if you have one of those. Another trick is to pour it over the back of a spoon so that it's right next to the layer. You can put the spoon down right next to that red layer and pour over the edge of the spoon so that it doesn't have such a high distance to kind of fall before it impacts the next surface down. I'm actually going to add a little bit more of this white or clear layer, if you will, because I think the blue is really going to stand out on top, and I want to make sure that we can really see this middle layer. All right, I've got my red, I've got my white. It's time to add my 0 calorie Powerade or Gatorade, whatever you're using. Again, we're gonna pour really slowly, right off to the side, right on top. Hopefully we can see that blue layer stand out separate from that white layer. And look at that. We have our dense red with lots of sugar. We have our less dense white layer with some sugar but some artificial sweetener mixed together, so it's got a little bit less weight. And then we have our blue floating right on top. Amazing, our own homemade beverage that we can actually drink. Now, one way you can do this is just put a straw in, start with your sugar layer and drink it from the bottom up. Another way, if you'd like, just to make sure that all those flavors mix together, is stir it around a little bit. Totally up to you which one you'd prefer, but I hope you all have a fantastic Independence Day holiday. I hope you have fun making these as you do science along with your snack time, and we will see you all again really soon. Bye.